Good evening. I am here looking out over Budd Inlet in Olympia, Washington. I'm on the west side of the inlet, just above West Bay Marina. It is July 8th, 2025, and off on the horizon is beautiful Mount Rainier. I'm here making this quick video for you this evening because some of you have asked me about the earthquake swarm that happened and may still actually be happening at Mount Rainier today, starting early this morning. The USGS put out an announcement about it. A couple hundred very small earthquakes had happened by the time of their announcement today. But these earthquakes are really small. So in terms of like the magnitude of the earthquake, 1.6 was the strongest one detected so far. Just for reference, that's nothing that your body can feel. They're detecting those with a series of very sensitive seismometers that they've installed on and around the mountain in a seismic network to help detect when they have earthquakes on the volcanoes, such as at Mount Rainier, and then at Mount St. Helens, Mount Baker, Mount Adams. These seismometers not only detect when the ground is shaking, but they can, when they're working together, you can triangulate the location of where the earthquake happened and the depth. So the projection right now is that these earthquakes are all at about 1 to 4 miles in depth below the summit of the volcano, which is pretty normal for Mount Rainier. Earthquakes are a regular occurrence at Mount Rainier. Usually they're all pretty small. In 2009, there was a series of earthquakes, an earthquake swarm that lasted 3 days and had over 1,000 earthquakes, all again relatively small, the largest of which was a magnitude 2.3, so a little bit larger than what we have felt so far here. Why are we having the earthquakes? Well, these are active volcanoes. Even though Mount Rainier is covered in glaciers and very idyllic, it's not smoking, you don't see any steam, it is an active volcano. And so because it's active, there is movement of magma deep below the surface. And sometimes when that magma moves, it can break and crack rocks, creating small earthquakes. Also, fluid that's moving through the volcano can cause small earthquakes as well. And also, like, the movement of the glaciers along the volcanic side can cause the earth to vibrate some as those glaciers are sliding along downslope on the side of the mountain. So there are many causes. Some of them are volcanic related. Some of them are just adjacent because there's snow or ice or fluids moving through the volcano. None of which mean that there's an imminent threat of an eruption. The USGS said that today. They're still categorizing Mount Rainier in the green category. There's no threat. This is fairly normal. So what would be abnormal? Well, number one is if we detected any change in the ground, if there were swelling, inflation of the volcano, that would be one indication. If there was additional heat rising and escaping out of the fumaroles on the summit, that would be another indication. Those things, at least right now, are not indicated. And so because of that, we're in the green zone. But it is something that the USGS takes very seriously, which is why they have a monitoring network at Mount Rainier to detect potential changes as they occur.